Ladies and gentlemen, can you now hear me? I think the computer had reset itself slightly. Can somebody let me know? That'll be good. SOS, someone phone Davy. Can somebody let me know if you can hear me speaking now? And we'll just pretend and we'll start that whole show again. Yay! Pat says we can hear us now. Right, here we go. This is the set of tunes I was miming to earlier on, rather than reset the whole thing. Here's Jessie's hornpipe and the Rose Three. Sorry about that, folks. Don't know what happened there. The whole computer had muted itself, but there we go. Excellent. Set of rails. Here we go. There we go, folks. That's better. Welcome to the SaxaVord Sessions. Sorry about that wee problem at the beginning. The computer had reset itself and switched off all the sound, which is not just very handy, is it? But anyway, I played that set of tunes much better the first time, so as you know, there was no mistakes. As our former mentor, Mr. Frank Strang would say, which I'm going to say a wee bit more about later on, there's no a problem, but there is always a solution. Which is true. There's no problems, just solutions. And we found it. Thank goodness for that. Right. So that was that. Marge sent me a wee message and asked if I would play Hamish's tune for her again, which I will. And before that, we'll play The Furrow's End, and then we'll play Hamish's tune, which is interestingly the one I wrote about my dog cowping the canoe in Loch Morlich. And I didn't realise until I was down playing at Frank's funeral on Friday that the spaceport house, where the spaceport is based, is called Morlich as well, one of the offices. So there's another tie-in. So that's it. Hello there. There's Joe Nicholson joining us for Orkney. That's great. Please hit and share, folks. Sorry about that wee silent intro. You thought you'd gone back in time to Charlie Chaplin days, didn't you? Here's this couple of waltzes for you. There we go. That was The Furrow's End and Hamish's Boat, one of my wee tunes. That's for Marge there over in the States. Now, Nell Gregg says, could you play Morag's Fairy Glen? I'm not sure of that one, Morag's Fairy Glen, but I do know the Cradle song. No. Yes, nice to hear the sound. Just to comment, it was poignant. This is Viola saying it was poignant to experience online Frank Strang's send-off. I was not aware of his connections to New England, first skiing, and that his involvement was with a military base closure in Boston, MAUS. My hood was driver behind, and he was the driver behind SaxaVord. He was, absolutely. He was the main man. He was the man that got it going. So that's who Frank is. Yeah, he did used to go skiing over that way, didn't he? Oh, he worked with the ski tourist board in New Hampshire, Davey was able to tell me. So I'm getting a link here. This is perfect, Davey, because Davey said he used to bring Jim Sailstrom over to Birmingham to do ski shows. Now, it was at absolute honour for me to go and play the accordion and piping and all that for Frank's funeral the other day. And it was a private family burial at the end. And one of the things that I've said to Davey this morning, it's probably the first and the last time I'll ever play piping at a family private funeral, at the graveside, piping, and a Spitfire aeroplane flying across the top of us and doing a victory roll in honour of Frank. That was quite special at 500 feet. That doesn't happen just very often. But he was an absolute mentor and friend to us all. My wife and Karen, Davey here, Steve. We all miss him. Jason, everybody, all this staff, everybody misses him. And we will for a long time. But Jim Sailstrom and Frank were very, very good friends. And of course, Jim used to play in Dolly Parton's band for many years. And one of the favourite songs Frank used to like hearing Jim singing was a song called Ponies. And Frank's daughter sung this at the service the other day. And there was not a dry eye in the house. And I was incredibly proud of her standing up and saying a few words about her dad and then singing a song for him. Absolutely very special. So here is Jim Sailstrom singing the song this time. And James's son, James is on other guitar here, isn't he? Singing Frank's favourite song, Ponies. Sure it's not that video. Put my mic on so I can speak to the folks. Oh, folks, we're having a wee bit of bother with internet here for some reason. I don't know what's going on. But we will play that to you. Everybody's saying the microphone and the sound is breaking up. No, there's something going on with internet here, folks, but we will try our best to... Hey, we're not having a very lucky day here today. Let's just try that one more time. What is going on now? But it's not as easy as that because the whole show disappears then and then I have to... give us 2 seconds, folks, just to check all the internet. If you just mute me. Can anybody tell me, am I still crackling out there? And Danny Inch said the video sound was good. He can hear it all right, but we're not hearing it. We've got gremlins. Let's try again. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, I will shut down today and we will start again and see if we can do something else, but there's something not working here. So we'll try our best to get it sorted for you and take it from there. See you in 5 minutes.